Hi, my name is Anthony Toomer, and I'll be narrating our final project. Before we start, I'm just going to give an overview of what everybody did. Morgan did the interview with Michael, the soft skills, and the required courses. Elizabeth did the general hours and recommended population and location. Katie did the findings from the article. And I did the profession organization and the identifying the student costs to be in those organizations, and the networking, as well as narrating the video. So a quick overview of what athletic training is. An athletic trainer is a highly skilled healthcare professional who works with physicians to provide prenatal services, emergency care, clinical diagnosis, and therapeutic interventions for injuries and medical conditions. They specialize in prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of musculoskeletal injuries and illnesses, working to reduce injury risk and shorten rehabilitation time. An athletic trainer also has a multitude of jobs within their career, from everything I just said. And from class, we learn from the guest speaker, Dale, the George Fox head athletic trainer, that his profession is much more than just taping ankles. It's rehabilitation and community as well. Next, we identified the soft skills that we think you need to have to be an athletic trainer. First, we said communication. Number 2 was empathy and compassion. Number 3 was problem solving. Number 4 was critical thinking. Number 5 was adaptability. Number 6 was teamwork. Number 7 was collaboration. Number 8 was leadership. Number 9 was time management. Number 10 was professionalism. Number 11 was patience. And number 12 was conflict resolution. These skills matter because athletic trainers work in a fast-moving setting where people rely on clear judgment and steady support. Communication helps you give instructions to athletes that understand, and empathy and patience helps you build trust when somebody's in pain. Problem solving and critical thinking helps you assess injuries and choose the right plan. Adaptability helps you adjust when conditions change. Teamwork and leadership helps you work with coaches, doctors, and the athletes as one unit. Time management keeps treatments on schedule. Professionalism helps you stay reliable during stress. Conflict helps you handle tense moments without letting emotions take over. Together, these skills will keep the athletes safe and ready to perform and keep your job moving smoothly. Next, we have our athletic trainer spotlight. Katie interviewed Michael Morikawa, a George Fox University athletic trainer, and just asked him about his profession. He gave us some key points, and what he said was networking is very important. When there's an opening here at George Fox, he was called by the people he networked with to apply. He also told us everyone's path will be different, so don't compare yourself to others. And then he told us about a day-to-day in the life. He said a day-to-day or day-to-day life of an athletic trainer looks very different depending on the season and injury load. One of the most fulfilling parts of the job is the community and being able to help athletes play at their fullest potential. Next are the typical required courses. You need anatomy 1 and 2, biology, biomechanics, chemistry, strength and conditioning, exercise science, nutrition, physics, motor development and motor skill learning, exercise prescription, statistics, and gen psychology. Doing a deeper dive into what these courses actually were. Anatomy, biology, and physics and chemistry help you understand how the body works. Biomechanics, motor learning, and exercise prescriptions show how the movement and mechanics and training plans affect performance and recovery. Strength and conditioning, exercise science, and nutrition teach you how to keep athletes strong, healthy, and prepared for stress. Statistics help you read research and make evidence-based choices. General psychology helps you understand behavior, motivation, and the mental side of the injury. These courses give you a strong base in how the body works, how people move, how the athletes respond to the training and the injury. They also teach you how to read research, understand behavior, and design safe programs altogether. They prepare you to make sound decisions and provide effective care as an athletic trainer. Almost forgot, it is also required for this career path to have field experience as an accredited course along with the final senior research project. Next are pre-entry and observation hours. Now, what is that? Pre-entry and observation hours give students early exposure to the field before they enter the athletic training program. It lets you see what the job looks like day to day. You watch how certified athletic trainers assess injuries, how they run treatments, and handle practice and games. Observation hours place you in a real life setting so you can learn how the environment works and decide if the field fits you. There are some preferred amount of observation hours that some universities require before applying. We got information from 5 different universities. Xavier University expects you to have about 40 hours. Limestone University wants 50 hours. Towson University wants 50 hours as well. San Diego State University wants 100 hours, and the University of Arkansas wants 150 hours. Also tying that in, we also have populations and locations. At George Fox, we are required to do field work experience that are up to 120 hours, and that gives us up to 3 credits in 40 hours. That's 40 hours per credit. This acts as preparation for grad school, where we have already had, or we would already have an experience of what to expect when it comes to observation and clinical hours in grad school. Places that you can typically get your hours: high schools, college athletic departments, physical therapy clinics, local sports teams, hospitals, and strength and conditioning facilities. Those are populations that our athletic trainers typically work with: high school athletes, college athletes, professional athletes, general population. Athletic trainers are exposed to emergency scenarios, taping, rehab situations, etc. Another way you can get your hours are through professional organizations. Professional organizations help get you national networking, educational resources, discounts on board exam fees, access to webinars, student leadership, mentoring programs, and even eventually job opportunities. We did research on 4 programs and how much it cost yearly to be in those programs. The National Athletic Trainings Association, as of 2024, some of the programs list about $137 per year. Michigan Athletic Trainers Society costs about $35 per year. In non-certified students, $10 a year. Texas State Athletic Trainers Association costs about $10 a year. Ohio Athletic Trainers Association is free. It doesn't cost anything. For our research article, we did the role of CECs in athletic training. CECs are clinical education coordinators. Their goal is to research, better understand the job responsibilities of the CEC. Their workload estimates on quantitative survey around 60% teaching. It's about 26% clinical coordination, 27% athletic training coverage, around 13% scholarship. The role of CECs are often overlooked and undervalued and often underpaid. They are very important to the education and the clinical experience needed to become an athletic trainer. That's all. Our last page is our sources. Thank you for watching.